February 18th, 2025, 7:21 p.m. I'm tired as fuck, but it is what it is. So, almost time for bed. I started Blade-1 for myself again today. So that means I still have to do a goddamn sales call roleplay. Because woke up today, got out of bed on time, we're good to go. Got everywhere that I needed to go on time. Was not late. Picked up a piece of trash, actually multiple, almost about 10 today. Well, it's an exaggeration. Probably closer to 5, doesn't matter. And you know what? I'll tell you what. Ever since I've started doing, I focused on the rigor, the task, the smallest one where you just, one small tiny little detail, the more I feel so obligated to do these things when I notice them, no matter what. Even if I get one thing done, it seems like I'm always looking for more things to do. Or at least, maybe I'm not looking for more things to do, but I'm very aware of things that can be done. So at the gym, I just see shit all over the floor. I want to pick it up. I see weights out of place. I'll click the handicap button on a door so it opens up for people that are walking in so that I don't have to sit there and hold it for them. It can just stays open for them. Sometimes I'll catch a thank you. Other times I don't think people realize what I did. I don't care either way. But I just look for these opportunities so much now. And I feel like a giant piece of shit when I don't. When I see a piece of garbage on the ground and I walk by it, I feel piece of shit. Like, I just feel gross inside. Why would I walk by that? You know? So pretty cool. I like that feeling, and it's almost automatic for me. I don't even think about it. I just do it, which is cool. But anyway, those are the 3 things I've done so far today. The last thing I have to do is do a sales call role play. Now, if I go to that file, let's see where it is. I haven't been in this file in a minute. So if I go to phone script, role play log. Last time I did a role play was the 24th of January. And that was on day 7 of the Blade. That's when I took a break and I said, holy fuck, I'm done. So we're back on it. So took a 3-week break, which, sheesh, I don't really like the sound of that, but it is what it is. So we're just going to copy this template that I made, paste it all across here. Again, this is just in one giant Google Doc that I have. Cool. Believe it or not, I still have the script fairly memorized, which is cool. And I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna go through it, and that's it. Where's the roleplay log? So, Blade-1. One sales call roleplay every single day with either a person or ChatGPT advanced voice mode, which I found that the normal voice mode is actually kind of better, which is kind of funny because that's one of the big reasons why I pay for ChatGPT, but whatever. Must be full and complete from start to finish to count. Must have 3 objections on each call. Must write down 2 things I need to get better at. Must write down 1 thing I feel I did well on. And must tweak the phone script slightly to improve for improvement of personal flow for myself. As little as 1 word or phrase for improvement. And then reflect on past days and implement those things which I feel I did poorly or good on. And honestly, that's so loose. I haven't done it once yet. I have it written down. It's just, I don't know. I want to improve. I don't look at the thing that I'm trying to improve on. I just improve. So, yeah. Hold on. I'm adjusting this really quick. Okay. So that's all I got to do for the rest of the day. So, and it's 7:30. So once I finish the show, we'll just say it's 7:45 once it's uploaded and ready to go. Then I'll do a role play. Maybe that's from 7:50 to 8:20. From 8:20 to hopefully 8:30. That's all it takes for me to get ready for bed because I have contacts in. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. He can see. So I have contacts in right now. First time ever wearing them. And what a world of difference, man. So the ones that I have in now, they're probably not going to be the forever ones because I can see so much better, but there's still a couple things that I don't think are supposed to be there. There's light leaks, for lack of a better explanation. There's some blurry I mean, they're great and they're much better than how I was used to seeing. But I think if I had to guess, this is probably not what they're supposed to be. They're probably supposed to be better. I don't know. Also, my right eye is definitely an issue because every time I've put in a contact, I feel I don't know, it feels like something's in my eye. Only my right eye, only on the right side of my right eye as well. And when I look in the mirror, it seems like everything's fine. So I don't know, but it doesn't hurt or anything like that. It's just there. That's annoying. So I have a 10-day supply of contact lenses to run me through a trial, and then I can order them if I want, or I can, I believe, go and get a. Oh shit. Okay. Not editing that out. But I can get a different prescription or whatever. So, because my left eye and my right eye are not the same, which is unfortunate. So I have to have two different packages, but whatever. So yeah, I have contacts in. So this morning, this morning I did not put them in because I knew that I was not going to put them in, in 5 minutes. It's probably going to be a lot longer than that. So after work today, I put them in. Well, so here's the thing. It took me 40 minutes to get both of them in. But in that 40 minutes, I put the left one in twice, took it out twice, put the right one in once, took it out once. And then I put them both in with the real package ones. And there's Babe right there. Sorry, I'm recording a show, sweetheart. And yeah, so got them in. They're still in now. And I went to the gym. So actually, I left work to come home to get my contacts in, to then go back to work to use that gym, to then come home. And I don't know how to explain this because it's probably so stupid to people who can just see, but I was able to see my own face in the mirror at the gym. And it sounds dumb, but it's almost like I made the connection in my head that, oh, he, meaning me, he's the guy that's training and building muscle. And I don't know if it just fired me up today, but I was able to see myself. I was able to see my physique in the mirror. I was able to see my muscles. Dude, call me self-absorbed, but I haven't been able to check myself out and see myself in the gym for goddamn half a decade. I don't even know how long it's been. So, and then small things like I was able to see my own eyes in the mirror at the gym while I was doing whatever exercise I was doing. I was able to make out other people's faces in the gym. I was able to see which direction their eyes were looking. I was able to see the weights and the numbers, how much weight, the number, the 45 pound, 50 pound, 55 pound, whatever, way across the gym. I was able to read so many different things, just all the shit you take for granted. You don't even realize you don't have it until you realize that it's gone. I was just able to see all that. And again, as dumb as it sounds, it was crazy being able to look at people and being able to actually make out details. So previously my eyesight was not so shitty that I couldn't see anything because I'm legally allowed to drive. I passed all that, but it just got blurry at a distance and it was bad. I had to squint. I used to just look in people's direction all the time, not realizing that maybe they could see me, but I can't see them. So today I did the same thing and I realized I've been making eye contact with so many fucking people. So I probably have been seeming like a creep, but yeah, whatever. I can see now and it's great. So hell yeah. And it's just a great feeling. And I wanted to go home, put the contacts in and then hit the gym because of this very reason. And it was successful. Felt good. And the longer that I have them in, the better everything is. When I first put them in, it seemed like things were definitely more blurry, definitely more of an issue, some fogginess, just my eyes were watering because my eyes are probably like, what the fuck is going on, dude? But yeah, but now, as I've had them in for 5 hours, things feel much better. And right as I record this right now, it feels a little dry. But when I just blink and move my eyes around, I'm fine. It feels okay. But yeah, I'll tell you what, touching my eye and shit is weird, but the more frustrated I get, the less I care about touching my eye. I just want to get the goddamn thing in there. So not that I'm careless and I'm aggressive with my own eyeball, but I just stop caring because I'm so frustrated. And I think that's a very interesting observation. What once was scary and uncomfortable now becomes an annoyance. And the fact that I'm scared or that I'm uncomfortable goes out the window. I just want to get the goddamn thing in my eye. And it's funny, the shift in perspective on that. What once started as me being literally today, I thought I was confident as shit. So I grabbed the contact, put it on my finger, and I go to put it in my eye, and I'm sitting there staring at myself, and I'm like, whoa, I'm about to poke what the fuck? And then, half hour later, I'm just stabbing my eye, poking it, trying to get the goddamn thing in, getting pissed, And it's just, as soon as I got in, I was blinking and looking around. I just started looking at everything. I ran to my window, looked at the mountains, and I'm like, I can see the trees on the mountains. Holy shit. I can see my neighbor's car. I can see the American flag on that guy's porch 2 blocks down. I can see the cat or the bird or the branches. I can, your boy can see. Holy shit. It's unreal. So the one thing that I've noticed so far, and maybe it's because I'm so brand new, but it seems like my nearsighted vision took a little shit. A little bit. Just a little bit. So rather, and I'm just going to make up numbers because I don't know, but rather than being able to see shit 2 inches away from my face, I got to put it at 3 inches. And not a huge deal because I don't really have anything like books or anything that close to my face to where I would need to. But yeah, so it's cool. I'm so thankful that I finally got this taken care of. It's fucking awesome. And just to hammer home the point, after I read the book, The One Thing, and again, the book is essentially about finding the one thing that you can do that makes everything else easier or unnecessary. And the quote in the book is, what is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? When I read that, I thought, I got to get my eyesight fixed, man. I got to get this shit solid. And I did. And it's still in the works. I'm probably going to have it finalized, official, or whatever, within the next month, I imagine. It's not because I have contacts in, I'm 100% good to go. Because I'm still trying to figure things out. Maybe my eyes are just adjusting. I'm going to do my best to wake up tomorrow and get these in not 40 minutes because I can't be late to work, So, going to do my best. But if not, then, oh well, not a big deal. I am not going to restart the Blade. I'm not. This is the last Blade-1. I am so tired of restarting. I would love to change up my tasks and force myself to do different things because that's the rule. Once you commit and you complete one successful day, then you're locked in. And holding true to that, I've been stuck on the roleplay out of bed on time for the last 3 months, damn near. So I want to get the fuck off that. And I want more people to do this so that we can all do this shit together. I thought about even making a group for this stuff because I think it's so fucking cool. And we just had a guy complete Blade 2, and that's cool. That's just fucking cool. So anyway, that's what we got going on. I got the one thing done, and even though that it's not 100% official, I'll move on to the next thing. So what is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? And I believe that to be getting my nutrition and if that's just the one thing, then that's the one thing. But the whole gym scene for me figured out again because when I was younger, when I first started hitting the gym, well, I'm going to say around the time, I don't know, the 2 to 3 years before I competed, those were I'm going to call them glory years of the gym for me. And I don't believe that I've even reached the true glory days of the gym because I'm still so young. But I didn't have any responsibilities other than going to my job and then, just going home before midnight. That was curfew. So I'd play a shit ton of video games and I'd hit the gym. And it seemed like my focus was so hardcore on the gym that I achieved the best looking physique, the strongest body that I've ever achieved in my life during this time frame. And when I look back, yes, I didn't have a lot of responsibility. Yes, I didn't have shit going on, but I was eating the way I was supposed to for the most part. I was training like a fucking madman. I was doing all these things. And that's when I reached that's when I was the strongest I'd ever been. That was when I was the biggest that I ever been. I competed in a bodybuilding competition, won first place in the men's physique teen division, second in natural out of 2 people, LOL. tied third for novice, fourth in true novice. No, tied third in true novice, tied second. Okay. Tied third in novice, second in true novice out of, I think, 5 people. And then I got 6th in the open, which is a bummer because I made first call outs and second call outs. So I was like, oof, man. And if you don't know what that means, it's just the first call out, you're probably top 5. Second call out, you're probably not top 5. And turns out for me, I was not. I was 6. So somebody beat me. I think I remember looking at the scorecard and they had me beat by 1 point. Somebody even ranked me first, which I thought was actually idiotic because I didn't look like I should have been first at all. So, but somebody thought I did. So they might have looked up at the right angle at the right time. I don't know, but that's whatever. That's how bodybuilding goes. But yeah, so much was in place for me. I was confident with social media posts and put myself out there. I was confident wearing whatever clothes I wanted to. And that just trickled into a lot of different areas in life. And I want that back. And so what's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier? I don't think it would be unnecessary at all, but easier. Be easier to post on social media, easier to go to the gym, easier to feel myself, easier to put myself out there, easier to make this content, easier to relate with people, easier to set the example, easier to set the standard, easier to relate with people, easier to help people because I'm doing the shit that I'm talking about, easier to everything. If I can just do what I say I do and practice what I preach. So that's the one thing that I can do right now. So that is getting my meal preps, my nutrition, all that stuff on point and never missing the gym ever again. Now, of course, that's not possible. I'm sure going to miss it. So with whatever happens in life, but that's the one thing I can do. So now that I got my eyes going, let's focus on the physical. And now that my wisdom tooth is all healed up, it feels good. I'm not going to say it feels good because it doesn't. It feels way better. And it feels just night and day difference compared to where I was at 2 weeks ago. Matter of fact, I got my wisdom tooth out 3 weeks ago. But now, or I guess 19 days ago, doesn't matter. I just feel so much better now. I got the 2 cavities filled. It feels so much better. Thought that was going to be a lot worse than it was. Speaking of price anchoring last episode, there's got to be so many different versions of the anchoring psychology because when I got the wisdom tooth out, that really set the bar of what a shitty ass dental visit is like. Because when I got the 2 cavities filled, that one wasn't shit. I just went in there, sat down for 20 minutes. I was done. I wasn't in pain. I was very numb. It was very, very numb. But that's it. And the next day I wasn't even in pain. Kind of, where the shot was. But after that, I was fine. So there's the different anchorings for sure. Because if I didn't do... Where's my fucking mouse, dude? I'm so sick of this. Where's my fucking mouse? Because if I didn't do the wisdom tooth first, then I probably would have not felt as though the cavity appointment was so simple or so easy. I probably would have been like, oh, it hurt. So, yeah, different form of anchoring. But anyway, got the mouth done, got the eyes done. Now, if I can just get the internals done with the nutrition, the training, all that stuff, then we're off to the races, dude. And I'm going to be feeling a lot better about everything, which is exactly what I need during this 7-month stint of no work, which I still haven't heard anything about. I'm waiting on an email. I'm hoping that I get it this week. I'm doubtful, but I'm hopeful that I will. But I'm sure that I'll get some kind of email next week. If I'm being honest, I probably won't get anything until March 3rd. That's my guess. Because the government is slow as fuck. And with everything going on in the government, I'm sure a lot of people are shitting their pants. So things are probably slower than usual anyway. Slower than usual. What the fuck does that mean in the government? Instead of 10 weeks, it's 15 to reply to an email. I don't know. But yeah, so definitely going to need that for a 7-month stint of no work because I have to make this work. If I don't, then it just would be kind of ugly for a minute. I mean, nothing that I couldn't come back from. Matter of fact, it would only make my story better later on and more relatable and more persuasive with other people later on. And it just makes this podcast even better. So again, win, 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 win. But win-win-win situation, I should say. It's just all about perspective and how you see that shit. So that's what I got. Also, I'm gonna say this real quick, and it's gonna sound crazy because I've talked about it before, but I don't like. This is very random, by the way. This has nothing to do with what I've talked about at all. This episode, but I remember talking about how I don't like older metal, and that's been true essentially my whole life. I don't like Korn. I don't like Metallica. I don't like Mudvayne. I don't like Seether, whatever. I don't like Five Finger Death Punch. I don't like Avenged Sevenfold. I don't like that shit. I think that's ass. It's not my cup of tea. Hold on. It's not ass. I just don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. I just don't like how it sounds. I don't vibe with it, whatever the fuck the proper word is here. I just don't like it. And I associated all the older metal bands with the same sound. So, Kill Switch Engage, that's one of them that I used to associate with the sound, right? There's As I Lay Dying, which is kind of not really, I listen to them here and there. Rise Against, All That Remains, Bullet for My Valentine, those kinds of bands. I always associated that they're older and they're ass. But I'm so fucking wrong, and I just discovered this. Because I've been listening to Kill Switch Engage a shit ton, and same with All That Remains a little bit, and then same with a little bit of Rise Against. And then there's another band, I can't remember which one it was. But I'm just going to play this, and everyone's going to know. It's just a very popular song, but... Oh, wait, not this one. This one. And fast forward a little bit. So I would hear that and I'm like, oh, it's old metal. I don't like it. And then same with this one. Oh, this one. So fun fact about this one, when he hits the high note here, hold on. What is it right here? No, hold on. I think it's right here. I was like, oh! Hold on. Am I gonna get a copyright strike for this shit? Yeah, right here for sure. Fuck, dude. So when I heard that, I thought, oh, dude, this is metalcore-ish. I like this. And I battled it mentally because I thought, no, I don't like old shit. What the fuck? I can't go back on my word. I just don't give a fuck. So it's very random, but I wanted to share that, get it on record. That Kill Switch Engage, All That Remains, Bullet for My Valentine. This one, you know. And the Tears Don't Fall. So yeah, the Kill Switch Engage, As Daylight Dies, that's been on repeat today in the last few days. So yeah, very random, but I just wanted to get that on record. I'm going back on what I said, and I think it's funny, and I'm telling some of my friends, I'm like, dude, do you remember how I said? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, actually. And they're like, oh, no fucking way. And I'm like, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm going to go get this goddamn role play over with and then get my ass to bed and start a fresh day tomorrow on day 2 of Blade-1. God damn it. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you next time. Peace out.